Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever part of the world you're watching from. I'm so excited because this episode means so much to me. I have an amazing personality in the building. But if this is your first time of watching, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Most importantly, turn on notification of this so you don't miss out on any of the amazing episodes. Of course, this is the Giovanni University, your host. Today, I have this very special personality in the building, all in one. The talented business mogul, a content creator, and an artist, no other than MARVIN MORDI. Yeah, General, I must greet you. So what should I call it? Is it Activist MARVIN or General MARVIN?
Or whatever, you can call me Activist MARVIN.
See?
I'm an activist,
Yeah.
a born one.
I'm really excited to have you today.
Thank you.
Energy is all over the place. We'll
Thank
see your content on the social media space, and people like us will really get inspired from what you do.
Thank you.
So don't forget, this is the weekly advice spiritual rock show that's with those on the top of that game. Drop your comments on the section if you want to see any of your favorites on the set. We'll look into the comments, and maybe in the first coming episode, they might just be our guests. Thank you for the comments. It assures us that I'm on the right path to updating your playlist every week. Activist MARVIN, my guy, I must greet you.
You're welcome.
So today, the viewers will be opportunity to listen to your top 5 songs. But before that, let's get to know more about MARVIN, the activist that you are today. But what really inspired your journey becoming an activist?
Like you rightly said, my name is MARVIN.
Yeah.
I'm born and brought up in Ibudo, Delta State. I attended Augustine College, where I pursued Awuchi Protective when I did my OND and HND in mechanical engineering. Now, during those times, I found out that I have this passion for humanity. I don't like when there's injustice. Now, most time growing up, I fight for people. Like, sometimes police ask me, Marvin, but your matter no there. Why are you involved in this case? And I found out that there is this passion in me. Activism is inborn. It's inbuilt. They don't go to any cause for activism. Something is a passion. Are you getting it? So when I found out that I have this passion, someone years back, somebody just chatted me on Facebook and said, guy, you have a passion for activism. There's somebody I want you to meet that can coach you and bring it to limelight. And I was introduced to Harrison Gwanishu.
Wow.
Yeah, it's in this activism, I will tell you that Harrison Gwanishu is my boss. So I collaborate with him. He mentored me and gave me a face of activism, and I grew to be his 2IC. Before I was able to float my own organization, Justice for All Citizens. As I talk to you right now, I am a Director General of Justice for All Citizens, and Harrison still remains my mentor in activism. So yeah, if there's anybody I'm looking up to, is Harrison Gwanishu. That is my idol. Yes, thank you.
You've really come this far, and a lot of people, they envy your position. They want to be where you are today. But we all know that it's not as rosy as it seems. Are there challenges that you faced along the line?
Yes, there are a lot of challenges.
Okay, which ones were the striking ones?
Any activist, when born in Nigeria, you must know that prison, cell is a second home.
Prison?
Yeah,
Like, I don't understand. I mean, you're trying to fight for people.
yeah. You see, Nigeria is a country that they don't believe in fundamental human rights.
Wow.
Yes. So for you to be an activist, number one, you must know that the prison cells is your second home. Coming from those that have been in the top, the likes of Fela Kuti, the likes of even our very dark black man now.
Yeah.
The rise of even Harrison Gwanishu. All these words are
It's not going to change.
Yeah, even Nelson Mandela. You know his stories. Yeah. Understand? So if you want to be an activist and you are scared of prison or you are scared of cell, my dear, you've not started. Most times they arrest me, I will shall put me inside the cell. I get it, so that you will be police will arrest me, go not tell me this one don't even fear cell. I getting it. So many times I have been picked up because of my advocacy. So many times they will be invited by the DSS, even the police. So we don't. If you are to be an activist in Nigeria, one, you must be fearless. 2, you must be willing to lose your life. So if you are this scared of your life and you want to be an activist, my dear, come back. This is not your calling.
Sorry, you said something. You must be willing to lose your life.
Yes. Like today, like me, yeah, I live my life every day is going to be the last. I getting it. So many times, we've been waylaid. I remember one matter I went for with my boss, RC one issue. Yeah. They almost assassinated us in then Southgate in Asaba here. You know, so many times. Understand? So it's not just a wake-up call. I getting it. It's something that like I said, activity is inbuilt.
Yes,
it's inbuilt.
Okay, so basically the challenges you're saying right now is that be ready to face the authorities.
Yes, be ready
for standing up for justice.
Yes.
Wow.
And you must have a source of income.
Capital.
This is another problem that most activists are having. You see them compromising because most time the cases you do, you must spend your capital. And you see sometimes the suspect having an influential somebody that have cash. And you want to use money to buy justice, to buy off his way. So you must be willing to spend money. Like most of, let me say e.g. when you're doing a rape case in Nigeria, there must be medical examination. These things cost money. And most of these victims, they don't have money. So it's you that is standing out for them. You will spend money. And that is the time police will tell you there is no fuel in their vehicle for movement. So when you're spending for the victim, you are also trying to shoulder some responsibility for the police. You must help them. But we all know the system in Nigeria, so it's no one to be blamed.
Okay, let me ask you this question. Remember, we are stepping shortly to the top 5 songs of the week.
Okay.
Now, you're known for speaking up against bad governments in Delta State.
Yes.
Have you ever received threats or been pressured to stay silent?
I will not call it threats because nobody threatened me.
Yeah.
I will tell you that most times we've been invited by the government.
Wow.
Like to have a round. Yes, to have a round table discussion. Like most times, if we say we want to do protest, you see the government coming to give us reasons of what they have done we don't even know they are doing, and they will not give us the template of what they intend to do. Are you getting it? And most times they want us to collaborate with them to monitor those processes. So I won't say I've been threatened by government, but have been invited to collaborate or for me to see what they are really doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That brings me to this question. Many activists are accused of being sponsored by political opponents. Have you ever been accused of working for any political faction?
You don't accuse somebody that you know that this one's hands are clean. Understand? Now, why most of them have been accused or allegedly accused is because of when you see this thing is black, you come into social media to defend something that is black, right? Say that thing is white. I get it. They tend to question you. The society, they tend to question your credibility.
Yes.
I get it. Me, you know me too well. I am a friend to politicians. Understand? But that does not mean that when you are airing, I will not say this is wrong. Understand? Okay. So I beat my chest to tell you that no one can accuse me of being sponsored by any politician. Understand? Because you can't see me mingling
in their circle. Okay.
Yeah.
I heard this directly from the horse's mouth. This is Marvin, human rights activist, a content creator, and a business mogul. That's his Instagram, Facebook, and social media platform. Make sure you link up with him. If you think you have a case, definitely he's standing up for justice. So I think we really need to have him and the contact. Okay, let's move down to some of the questions.
Okay.
There's a perception that activism in Nigeria is just social media noise and rarely brings real change. What's your take on this?
I think that impression is very wrong.
Wow.
Now, why I say it's very wrong? Most thing we do on the ground is not even in social media.
Wow.
And let me tell you, social media is a major tool for any activist to get justice. E.g., there are some cases you go around in police station, they will knock it up, But when they see you post it on social media, you see them running around. Okay, let me take myself for example. There's a case I did, I think 2 years ago. I got judgment on 15th of February. The man was sentenced to life imprisonment. It was a case of rape, and the victim was infected with HIV. Yes.
So the man has been sentenced.
Yes, to life imprisonment. Yes.
Wow.
the victim, the man was let me say a boyfriend to the victim's mom, and this man was HIV positive. Now he forcefully raped this young girl, and this young girl became HIV positive too. Now people tried to make sure like close that case. Some of them were saying because of the stigma that the girl is being stigmatized. I told them no, that justice must prevail. Understand? And with the pressures from every corner, I stood my ground, and I'm glad to tell you today that the man has been sentenced to life imprisonment. The law have taken its place. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
So that is it.
Okay. A very good point. Yeah. Why do you think the people of Delta State tolerate the same circle of governance, even when they complain? Are Deltas part of the problem?
Yes, let me, I think I would digress a little bit in this question. It's a very deep question. Now, when things are two, you choose one.
Yes.
You and I will know that APC government is not favorable to Nigeria from the head. And the only one that we are seeing in Delta is PDP. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Now, with my look of, with what I'm saying, I will tell you that Delta State government are doing well. Understand? They are preferable than the APC government. Now, you can't tell me that the head is bad, that the tail will be okay. No. So when the head is bad, definitely all bodies become malfunctional. Understand? Okay, let us go back to the time that the PDP were on power. When PDP were on power, we don't see all this kind of hardship we are now experiencing today. I will tell you, gladly tell you that when people are on power, that we can buy a bag of rice 30,000 or 25,000, but today it's 100-something thousand. I got to see the difference. So Delta State people might prefer the true government they are saying now, because of the experience of what APC government are doing. So I don't think Delta State will want to risk it for any other political party apart from PDP.
Yes.
Are you getting it? Coming from experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
The 2023 elections were seen as a turning point for Nigeria. Do you think Delta State truly experienced any form of political revolution? Yes,
it awoken the even if those in government to know that the masses are the owners of the government. Yeah. Let me tell you, during the time of obedience, you could say MARVIN is a PDP because that has been a party I know from childbacks. Understand? That's a party I love. Even during the time of this governor, this president Sheriff, I campaigned for Sheriff with my money.
Wow.
I insisted that people should vote for him because of what Okowa did in the past. True governance, bringing the people to the circle. Understand? Opening the door, transparency. Are you getting it? So when that your question, now when obedient movement came, I used to tell people, now I'm here to still clarify that obedient movement is not a political movement. It's a movement of revolution.
Yeah.
Understand? And most pioneers of these are party faithfuls. Understand? People were tired of the APC government. They just want to have a new change. It was a revolution movement. It even bettered the life of Delta State indigenes, and it became a watchword for even the present governor. He doesn't want what happened in 2023 to repeat itself again. So what he is doing now is being careful for what happened in 2023, not to repeat itself again. So it changed a lot in Delta State governance. Yes.
That was quite an intellectual way to approach that question. Then this is MARVIN, like I said. Don't forget to like, comment, and also turn on notification updates so you don't miss out on any of the amazing episodes that are coming your way. Okay, quickly, on the number 5 spot for the week, which record will you put on that spot? You are saving the best for the last.
Yeah, I'm a lover of gospel music.
Okay.
So I would tell you that Bamidele is sensational.
Wow.
I love his hot praises. Are you getting it? I love seeing him on stage because he's a radical singer and he always know how to draw under the throne of grace. So Bamidele sensational is there for me.
Number 5 spot by MARVIN, Bamidele Sensational for praise. Let's quickly check out that record.
Bring it on. You know this? Master, say, Master of the universe. Come on, everybody.
Welcome back to the show. This is the WT5S series. And yes, DJ Randy Universe, your host. I'm always excited on the show because without you guys, there will be no weekly top 5 series. I see your comments, I see your likes. It assures us that you're on the right path to updating your playlist every week. Today, I have a human rights activist, content creator, and a business mogul, MARVIN MORDI. That's his Instagram handle, Facebook. Link up with him on social media space so that you guys can collaborate and have something up your sleeve. Okay, the energy is still everywhere that you are in the building.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Before we move to the number 4 spot of the week, let's hit down the security in the community. Ibuzo has been experiencing an alarming increase in kidnapping and court-related violence. Okay. Who is to be blamed? The government, the police, or the community itself?
This question is a compound question, and every of what you mentioned shared blame from it. Now, I've been a crusader of community policing. Now, I heard allegedly that the state government is trying to pass into law that is now in the House of Assembly of empowering community policing. But when we are waiting for the government to do that, Ibuzo have a lot of Ibuzelites. These ones are big boys.
Yes.
It doesn't take them anything to equip their community policing. What are the community policing? We have the ICP, we have the anti-cult. In Ibuzo, now we have the Hunter's Guide. We have an Armed Security Watch in Ibuzo. Even we have the Oboli Watch. We have a lot of them. But these people are not equipped. I will tell you for free that I spend my own money to cater for some of these security alerts, of which I cannot do it alone. There was a time this 1 million gang was in rampage. Itego, they were doing it. I have to form Ibuzo security movement. This movement helped to curtail the activities of this armed robber. We were able to chase them away from Ibuzo. Now coming back, let me get to this kidnapping case. It did not start this time. It did not even start last year. It did not even start last 2 years. It came like a slow movement. Now some of our business people, like all these business barons that go to the bush to sell land.
Yes.
Most time, if all these buyers comes from the east, they just kidnap them. Nobody is saying anything to that effect because they have not happened to any individual. Understand? So they're feeling like it's just normal. I started raising an alarm that you don't go to our bushes without a security personnel to save you. Yes. Are you getting it? Yes. So that was when they started working up to go with police. Now these kidnappers have now left our bush. They're now encroaching into the city, into our community. Now if you watch that Ibuzo axis, the bypass, they have almost finished everywhere there. So the community fails to do the needful. What are the needful? The police does not know the corners of Ibuzo. They don't know our bush mark roads. They don't even know some places. But this security community police, they know everywhere. Every corner, every hideout, these are indiges that are security men. So they need to be good. The community need to equip there's community policing, their security policing, where we are waiting for the state government to pass into law, but the community first need to wake up and equip them for the meantime. Then the police, like where I used to say police, you know, most times you see me, I hammer on police. Not that I hate them. I'm a product, in fact, I'm a product of police because my daddy was once a retired police officer. Wow. Now the problem I'm having with police, that our young boys are not our problem. Now you see some tactical teams in Ibuzo in the daytime. But in the night, they will need their presence, you will not see them. What do? They map into Ibuzo, pick these young boys, extort them, make money. In the night, they find where to go and to enjoy themselves. Now living to the community, to your territory Israel, which is not the fundamental responsibility of the policeman. Your number one responsibility is to protect lives and properties. Now you don't come in the daytime, extort us in the day, leaving us to our mercies in the night. Now giving these kidnappers way to breach in and do their thing and go. Do you know the most time is to call police? They'll tell there's no fuel in the vehicle. Another thing, police are lack of manpower. What causes it? If you see most of these are VIPs, you see most of them having 10 security personnel to themselves, having 15 security personnel to themselves. How? Most of those being given to them are gallant men that ought to help us to combat crime. Leaving the old men that are due for retirement. Okay, how can a man of 50 years chase an armed robber that is gallant and they have energy to run? You go feel pursue, he cannot. So we need our able men that are given to these VIPs. They need to retreat them back to do their work. They have been paid to do. They cannot use our tax money to pay them to just go and secure one person.
Yes.
I got to need
putting the other license.
That's it. This is where I'm faulting the police. Majorly the IG of police, Superior of police, and those ones in charge of posting people. The numbers of police that are given to our VIPs are too much. They are too much. They should give them one or two. I'm not giving one person. Like only in Ibuzo here, you see most of these land barons having 10 police officers to themselves. The lowest person you see having 6. What the fuck? Are you getting it? Yeah. What are they doing with those kind of security? Who is killing them? Who is pursuing them? 2 is enough for them. Are you getting it? So these are the police lack manpower. The community fail to do their work.
Yes.
To empower their community policing. We have shifting blames to the government or to the police. So everybody have shares.
Yes. That was right. It says the compound question.
Yes. Now coming to that court-related issue.
Yes.
Now let me tell you, court. You and I we know that court is something that's eating deep to our society. You cannot uproot courtism. The only thing you do is to curtail the activities, the violence part of it. Trimming. Now let me tell you for instance, when Honorable Sense came into power, what did this man did? As a local chairman, number 1 security personnel of Oshime North, he knows that these people are in existence. What he did, he went to harvest the old ones that are tired. That you know, if there's how you do so, you know, this one I don't get tired of this matter. Understand? That I've seen something that I really want change, that need peace. He brought them together, reorientate them. And for the past, his first regime, Buzo enjoyed peace. Because there were some people called the Buzo Peace Ambassadors that were on ground to manage this system.
Yes.
You see, there was no killing, there were no shooting. Ibuzo was very peaceful. Even we were having a lot of war from the neighboring town. People were thinking we feed it, but it did not come to Ibuzo because the Buzo Peace Ambassador was on ground to manage the situation. Understand? Yes. So if every other local government will emulate from him, understand, it will be better. So we can be able to curtail the violence and courtism.
Yes. Yeah, thank you. Okay, some say courtism in Delta State is now deeper than just street rivalry. Some say they have backings from the politicians, business mogul, and even security operatives. Do you believe?
I don't believe that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't believe in a sense that people says that it has backing. Nobody wants to back something that is unlawful. Are you getting it? If you tell me that there are some politicians that are courtists, I say allegedly. Let's use the word allegedly courtists. I will tell yes, because most people pass through the forwards of higher institution. And you know that courtism from Wolshe Cat wasn't what we are saying today. It was better out of struggle. People standing out to defend the black race.
Understand? Not the white people intimidating us. Are you getting it? So countries was meant to defend and not to destroy. Countries was meant to stand up. In fact, it's another part of activism. To stand up for what is just and right. But not what we are seeing now. So if you tell me there are some politicians that are cultists, I say lately, you might be right. Because most of these persons pass through the four walls of our institution. So if you tell me they have the backing, nobody dare to say I'm backing this cult group. Yes. So whatever that is not lawful is unlawful. So that accusation is unlawful.
Really?
Yes, it's unlawful.
Now, if you were in power today, how would you tackle cultism and kidnapping in Ibuzo?
Now, kidnapping in Ibuzo is dies. Why I say is dies? If, okay, let me speak our dialect. Ndị be is no kedunu no. Bife nke gwa nke okede na oshe na azụrụ na ngịga. I will first of all, if I'm meant to be the leader, I will equip the community policing. Like I rightly said, I must equip them and give them the mandate to go into the bush. Either by anywhere, they can be equipped by traditional means, by any means, fortify them. You emulate what the governor of Anambra State did, Charles Soludo. If you see how he equipped the community policing, and they yielded results. That most of those kidnappers that come from Onitsha to invade Asaba, they don't come again. Most of them have been caught, most of them have been killed, most of them now in prison. Are you getting it? So these were made possible because the community policing was equipped. Are you getting it? So if I am meant to lead or meant to be the head of number one, I will first of all equip the community policing. Then I will borrow idea from Honorable Senseweze on how he had been able to manage this cultism. I will also I will still continue with this Ibuzo Peace Ambassador and able empower them the more, give them more responsibility. And that, yes, that will help to curtail cultism.
Wow. Do you think Delta State government has been proactive in addressing the security situation in Ibuzo, or are they ignoring it?
Well, state governments, I will not, if you are saying government, you're ever talking about local governments.
Yes.
I will tell you, I'll beat to my chest and tell the Honorable Senseweze have been sitting up. In fact, every week is on security meeting to this. But if you're coming to the state government, I think, like what I rightly said, that the state government is trying to pass law now from the House Assembly for allegedly, because we don't know how truthful is it, for community police to be empowered. I will tell you, from the arms of the local government, they have been trying their possible best. Let me shock you. Do you know during the time of this, when they say 1 million gun invaded the Ibuzo, that the local government chairman was even on the front line of the mission.
Wow.
9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11, 12, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Sometimes we say, Oga, go now, allow us to, you don't try. He is in the field. Not in the field, he's in the front line. In the front line. There's something like you are being guided by your police, or he is in the front line chasing them. I got in it. So for you will not say the state government is silent on this, but you see us criticize them, but want them to do more.
Exactly.
Too much is not enough. Yeah. So we want them to get it right, to employ all mechanism to combat this kidnapping that will be on the rise increase. Now, let us say with this week and last, we've lost a lot of persons to the hands of death by these witchcraft called kidnappers.
Yes.
Understand, in this land of Ibuzo, it's not right.
At all.
It's not right. So that you see us shout or criticize, not that government are not doing anything. So we are trying to push them to do more. Yeah, the state government / local government council, they are doing a lot. They are doing a lot. I will tell you the perspective, they are doing a lot. But we want them to do more.
As said directly from the horse's mouth. Okay, quickly, before we go to more questions, let's know your number 4 source for the reason.
Yeah, my number 4 music,
yes,
is N and Revelation, Ojoko Eliaja. Now then, this is why I tell you that I love this song. It motivates me. It's my get job. And I say Ojoko Eliaja, it makes me become fearless the more. give me this boldness that if nobody is with me, that God is with me. So I give it to him. Emma Revelation.
Emma Revolution with Joko Elijah has been locking on his number 4 spot, but let's quickly check out the record. I mean, it's MARVIN's playlist, so whatever he chooses goes. Yeah, check it out. Welcome back to the show. How you guys doing? Don't go nowhere. This is the weekly top 5 series. If you're just joining in, like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and most importantly, turn on notification updates so you don't miss out on any of the amazing questions. Before we move down to the number 3 spot for the week, let's hit you up with some more process. Okay, many people feel that Asaba, as the state capital, is being developed while other parts of Delta states are left behind. Do you agree?
I don't agree.
Wow.
Even me, I'm even faulting the governor that is not doing anything in Asaba.
Wow.
Have you been to the warrior houses? Did you see what the governor is doing there?
Nice.
Yeah? So those ones that are saying that this is they are misleading the society. Why don't say the government should come and look into the houses of Asaba? The state capital need to look like a state capital. Yeah. Have you seen what the Hausas, the news that are constituting in Coca roundabout? Have you been there?
Yes, of course.
If you get there, you know that Asaba needs total overhauling. So the governor is not doing anything in Asaba. If you are asking me, Governor Sheriff, you are not doing anything in Asaba.
Okay, that comes to this question. Is it true that Delta producers only care about oil money and don't invest in the development of people?
I don't even know if Delta State care about oil money. But what I see is more agenda. And more agenda is centralized in the development of the people. Are you getting it? Yeah, you call most of the programs are for the people. More agenda is for the people. Skills and all, empowerment and all. These are for the people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Despite billions in allocation, Delta State still struggle. I mean, with poor roads, education, and healthcare, where is all the money going to?
I cannot. This one should be asked to a very good politician and not with the activist. Well, some people say there is embezzlement, I don't know. But I think,
yes, I think that's the word.
Yeah, the high increase of things is even affecting the state government budgets. I can tell you this for free, like government is here, the state government is even struggling to meet up to responsibilities. Yes, because as I'm telling to you, there are still things that the governors are doing. Understand? So that tiny road. Have you crossed that Pale road or watched to play? Do you see the massive work that's going on there?
The bridge.
There are billions of naira projects.
Yes.
Understand? Yes. So this allocation still ship into it. Now coming to Oshimiri North. Have you seen the road on Robino the tight? Have you seen? How can a local church be tiny road? To me, so I wanted to ask you, where do you see the money you are using to tie road? How can I've not heard it that a local government chairman is tying road. Have you seen the massive healthcare center is building in Opanam? Have you seen it? Have you seen the Ubolu market? Have you even seen the one is building in Ashokulupu? Have you seen the Ebu? Have you seen the Ela market? These are the works the state government, because whatever the local government is doing, the glory still goes to the states. Because if the state does not empower the local government, they will not do work.
Yes.
Understand? So the state government is trying.
Okay, let's be real.
Yeah.
Do you think Delta State needs a political revolution like we saw in Lagos and Abuja, or are people too comfortable to fight for change?
I don't think we need the kind of revolution that's happening in those places. Because I will tell you that the government is open. Everybody can walk in and see what they are doing and go out. It's when the government is not accessible
Yes.
was sacrificed for revolution.
Okay.
Understand? So with what is happening, I believe that the state government now will done, but we need to push them to do more. Because that is even the agenda of the government, more agenda. So we need more. We are Oliver Twist. We ask for more.
That's
Understand? Until data is turned to be like Dubai or Paris. We have the resources for all these people crying out loud.
exactly.
I get it. So we'll keep on pushing them to do more.
Okay, you've been vocal about government failures. If you were made the governor today, what's the first thing you'd fix?
Education system. I'll fix our education system. Our education system is a shambles.
Wow.
Have you seen most of these teachers? They don't even know how to pronounce their name. They're not even vocal.
And it's affected.
It has affected the community. I will combat what they have to do with drug. I will make sure I reduce it to zero. Because drug abuse have rendered our youth useless. The disease of this time, believe and dwell in drug. These things are these are the future leaders of tomorrow, and you see them being wasted with drug abuse. So if I am the governor of Delta State today, my first thing I will tackle is the education system. The second one is drugs-related crimes, drug abuse. I must make sure that Delta State is 90% free from drug abuse. I will do that, and I will make sure that the youth are responsible.
Okay. 2 more questions before we dive into your number 3 spot.
Okay.
Some say activists like you only speak up when it's convenient, but never take real action. What's your response to this?
We're always in the action gear. We don't just speak when it's convenient. We'll speak in season out of season. Depending, we don't remember who the odds is going against. So that's ones are irrelevant. Understand? Mind that we to the activists have our own life to live. And for the self-funded, nobody funds us. Understand? So we'll go out on our way to look for money too. So we don't become a puppet or beggars.
Okay.
I get it.
Okay, let me chip in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the microphone right now.
Yeah.
I want you to send an uncensored message to the governor of Delta State.
Governor of Delta State, you know me too well now. Oga, improve. You need to improve. You need to make your work to be visible. Understand? You need to improve. You need to improve. You need to do more. Just as your agenda is, you need to do more. We're expecting more than what we are saying. So you truly need to do more.
Wow. That being said, what's one truth about Delta politics that no one wants to admit?
It's as I say, it's too dark. Delta State politics it looks like a occultic movement. They don't even want the younger ones to grow. You see them, those old ones at the top want to remain there. You've gone to House of Assembly, you are fighting to go for House of Rep. You attend all offices. Now you now see a lot of commissioner. You want to see the commissioner. Those ones that are serving you, are they not good to be commissioner? So Delta State government politicians are self-centered. They don't even want the young ones to rise. It's only a second that's even giving with the young ones route for improvement. But at the top echelon, they are so self-centered. What we someone that has been a senator or have tested power as a governor, why would he be looking again for position?
Yes, great.
He agrees. So I will tell you that as Delta State politicians, most of them are greedy. Wow. I getting it.
Yes.
Someone that be House of Rep, today is still commissioner. How about in one family, one is a local government chairman. Another one is still fighting to be commissioner. No look at the government. Wow. So the State government should give room for the young ones to improve their talents, to showcase. We need them to, most of these old ones, to step corners, to leave the young ones to grow. So the problem of this, our position is that they are intimidating the youth.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, quickly, let's go to number 3 spot for me. And we know the list is getting hotter, so I mean, this record must be able to relate with your line of craft. So let's go to number 3 spot today.
Yeah, my number 3 spot for the week is African China. Mr. President, lead us where. Mr. Governor swear.
Okay.
If you see it, swear. If you police where no they came back. You see, this the compound words.
Wow.
Now, he really defined Nigeria.
Okay.
Lead us where.
Now,
Governor
I want to
swear.
ask you, don't you think the song is like too old, or you think the message is still relevant?
These are prophets of the old.
Wow.
The African China is one of the prophets of the old. No, prophecy is not what will happen now. It's something that is foreseen. Yeah. So this one saw what
Yes, was coming
ahead of us. And let me tell you, when African sang this song, Nigeria was still okay. Yeah. They haven't been bad like this. So African China is a prophet. He saw it and he played it. Those times he played it, most of us don't even understand the content of the music. It's not understanding it.
Yes.
I get it.
Yeah. You heard that right. Mr. President by African China has been locked in on Marvin's number 3 spot for the week. Check that out and see if it's worth to be on your own playlist for the week.
Mr. President, lead us well. If you be governor, govern us well. If you be senator, anytime well. If you be police well, now they say.
Welcome back to the show, weekly top 5 series. Like, share, subscribe. Don't go nowhere. Turn on notification updates so you don't miss out on any of the amazing episodes. Let's quickly play a game of this or that before your number 2 spot so that the viewers will get to know you on a more deeper level. Would you choose money or fame?
Money. Well, I have money, I'll buy fame now.
Oh, but your response is like, come on, what else? Okay.
When you have money, you have fame already.
That's true.
When you have fame, you don't have money. You're a sharp.
Wow.
You're sharp. Understand?
This is money. Yeah, I believe you guys know that now. Okay. Phone calls or SMS?
I love SMS.
Okay.
Sometimes phone calls are too boring to me.
Yes, and demanding.
Yes, so go send me SMS out here.
You like them slim or teach?
I know the shirt, I like your sleep.
Okay, last but not least, happiness or success?
Wow, when you are successful, you are happy now.
Wow.
I love being successful.
So you feel success over happiness?
Yes, so.
Do you think a lot of successful people are they're happy?
But if you are successful and not happy, that means you have family problem. Oh.
Better to cry in the lab, bro.
I swear, better I cry a yacht.
Yeah, that's right. This is directly from the horse's man, Marvin.
Yeah.
Follow him up on the social media handles, and I mean, you definitely would need to collaborate with him someday. Okay, let's know the number 2 record for the week.
My number 2 is Fars Johnny. This music was better during the EndSARS. It reminds us of what really happened. How October 20 became a massacre to the youth. This thing still ring like a bell in our head. It's very fresh. So Fars took that opportunity to flow that music. Johnny as it remains my number 2.
Number 2 has been locked in Fast by Johnny on the weekly top 5 series by Marvin. Let's check that out.
Johnny just now person shoot them down. Johnny where they innocent. Johnny where they new in town. Then kill him for no just cause. Nobody feel come up for.
Hi, this is activist MORDI Marvin, business mogul and activist and a lover of God's work. You are logged into the weekly of 5 series by DJ Ramdi. My number 1 music for the week is Fela Kuti. Sorry, yo. Sorry for Nigeria. Sorry, yo. Hey, Bami, yo. Go and check it out and see that what is happening in Nigeria. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you. Peace and love.
Sorry, oh. I'm sorry for Nigeria. Sorry, oh. I'm sorry for Africa.
Sorry, oh, yeah. Sorry for Nigeria. Number 1, so amazing. I believe that record stands the test of time. Sadly, this is where we'll draw the curtain for the day. We'll be to see you guys in the forthcoming episode. Avoid like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and drop the comments on the section. If there's a favorite celebrity you want to see on the show, drop them. We'll look into that, and maybe in the forthcoming episode, you might just have them here as our guests. Ciao guys, hope to see you guys next time. Bye.